This is a video for the Dislyte boys. If you're not them, get out.
Hello and welcome back to Dislyte News, the Dislyte News for your Dislyte News. Before I start this, I just want to say, save your legendary ability mods. You're gonna need it in the next patch. Okay, so I'm gonna explain that later, but let's continue first. New version, new Esper. This time we got Elif, the villain of the story. So Elif is basically like an inferno version of Yunchuan. I don't know if that's exactly good or not. I mean, it's kind of difficult to really see whether she'll be good in anything or not, really. But I will say this, if she wants to actually become more of a Yunchuan, she kind of needs to be like R6 to become an R2 Yunchuan. So take that as you will. I'm not sure if she's gonna be good exactly, but yeah. Next up, we got a new Shimmer, Moroyama. Moroyama, this guy, oh my god. So he's pretty much a PvP Esper, but what's really interesting is that he's a Wuyu killer. Yep, this guy can one-shot Wuyu, no problem. It's crazy. And he can do that at R0, and the best part, he's free. Well, free as in you still have to like kind of do some things, which I will explain now. So remember how I said you need legendary ability mons just now? Yeah, you have to basically max skill Yime in order to get your free Moroyama. So you guys got 2 patches to do this, and there's gonna be a rewind event. Good luck. I'm pretty sure most of us can do that by now. Okay, and now for the 6 weekly Espers. For the first week, we have Yime and Farah. Yime just got reworked, and she's now a new PvP meta, which basically changes the entire speed meta, where if anyone on the opposing team gets AP up, she's gonna say no and AP down them and put on the hamstring debuff, which basically just makes it so that they cannot take bonus turn or special turns, and they cannot be AP up. So yeah, Yuhime is gonna break the speed meta, not sure how exactly just yet, but it's gonna be crazy. And then we have Farah, which ironically AP ups herself whenever she gets attacked, so don't know how that's gonna work. She's a PvP Esper, and honestly R0 is enough. She kinda lost her place in the PvP meta, but she's still usable. There's still use in some areas. So for week 2, we have Chua and Abigail. Chua hasn't come out for very long, honestly, and everything is kind of still the same. R0 is enough for him. In PvE, he's a really good debuffer. He can put defense down and sear. For PvP, he's really good for protecting your DPS with his Spirit Aegis buff. Yeah, not much else to say, honestly. And then we have Abigail. Abigail, kind of an okay buffer. She got a small rework during like this patch, last patch, and it makes her basically like decrease the cooldown for Inferno Espers at R2, but she's still kind of outclassed by other buffers like Sachiko and Feng Shun and like Shenpin, so not really worth. So for week 3, we have Valeria and Liam, the duo. So for Valeria, kind of a niche Esper, mostly used in PvE boss content, and pretty much just used for a big single target damage. And her damage is like not really that much, honestly, because you have to build crit rate, crit damage, speed, and attack bonus all at once. And synergy with Liam is not really there because she scales with speed and Liam's buff goes with attack, which just confuses everything. R2 would be the minimum you would need for her to be decent in most content. So yeah. Next we have Liam. Liam, I feel like I've said this like so many times already. R0 is enough. Rezo's making better. Just the best PvE Esper you can get. So yeah, that's basically all the Espers that's coming out next patch. There's a few more reworks that are really interesting. Nora got reworked, so that's pretty cool. Yamato got reworked. Yamato's gonna be like one of the team players in Wuyu comps now. Ophelia got a buff. She basically just like does a lot of damage now. So maybe she's gonna be good in PvE now. But all that, I'll just leave it to you guys to explore. So yeah, next patch is gonna be an interesting one. So yeah, share your stickers. Bye.